We are Roadster Shop. We build the best chassis and turnkey vehicles in the industry. And we're hitting the road all down the East Coast, making a few stops along the way. Welcome to the Road Tour.
That was a fucking blast. Yeah.
We had a great time today. A couple stops, had some good barbecue. It's been a long day of driving, which is a lot of fun. So I think I got up to like 125 today, which for me is like pretty mellow. So when you guys are riding with me, I'll be sure to keep it on the speed limit. But
we don't want you to stay on the speed limit.
Yeah. The car we're in now is a 1970 Chevelle, 700 horsepower, lots of low-end torque. 70 was really the height of American muscle. It's just got an iconic look. It's American muscle at its finest. The first time I got connected with the Roadster Shop was on Instagram. Here we are today on this tour, and you can see we're all friends, and they're a great shop to work with, and I think that in the future I plan on doing a couple more builds with them. Anything that you would expect to get in the morning on your way to work, this vehicle has in it today. Dakota digital gauges, they light up really nice. The Roadster Shop really revolutionized the chassis, and the way they were able to work the geometry out, work with their in-house engineers, allowed them to produce a product that nobody else is selling. There's not another product on the market that is comparison to what you're riding on today.
Yeah, so yesterday we ended up on some backwoods trail, put the Legends truck through the mud out there, headed south, fucking balls to the wall all the way here. And now here we are in Hilton Head, South Carolina, and getting ready to rock out of here as soon as the crew all gets ready to roll.
Today looks like it's gonna be hot and sweaty. Hit the coast and find some fun stuff to do because we don't have any scheduled stops today. So that means it's a free day.
Put in Brunswick, Georgia, goes along the water for a little bit, so should be some cool scenery. Looks like a little bit of a winding road.
See some sharks.
I've caught a shark with my bare hand.
Really?
Yeah, a little nurse shark like this big. We're sitting there with the kids, and we're looking at it, and Nature Boy is just like, whoo, yanks it out by the tail, and the thing curls up and it's trying to bite him. It was probably the most badass thing I've ever seen.
My dad was a used car dealer, so I just hung at the car lot from 8 years old on. And I bought my first car when I was 14 years old. I couldn't even drive it, and rebuilt it. So I was doing mechanic work. When I bought this car, it was all original. It had a small block Chevy in it, Power Glide transmission, original suspension. You know, what they did to the car was to make the car extremely drivable. I mean, I guess I really appreciate the quality in engineering and design. This car is a testament to that. Or all of these cars are. You've got 6, 7 cars driving 2,000 miles and not a breakdown. That doesn't happen very often unless people really know what they're doing. It's a real testament that they can take a business from small little hot rod shop and build it into this, and they're always on the cutting edge of what's new, and the amount of technology they use, the capabilities are out of this world. Every one of the cars that they've done for me, Jeremy would testify to this, I understand him and respect him for all the talent he has and the ideas he has, and we're both striving to get the best end product, something that he can be proud of, something I can be extremely happy with, something that other people look at and think, wow, this is really something.
Getting up to some shenanigans with a couple of fast cars, doing some dumb shit on a back road in the middle of Florida.
Oh, that's the shot, man. That is badass.
This is a 1970 Chevelle that we built for our customer Matt Saxton out of Dallas, Texas.
This is a Chevy Impala that we built for our customer Barry Blomquist, all one off just for him.
This car has a Texas Speed LSX 454, dressed up to look like a traditional big block. Very refined, original, makes about 720 horsepower, and just burn the tires off the thing.
We did a LS3 crate motor, putting out just under 500 horsepower with a T56 trans. He wanted a manual with it, which I don't blame him. It's got a fast track 9-inch chassis.
It's timeless, it's refined, it's something you can drive every day, and it's just never gonna go out of style.
It's an independent front suspension based off a C6 Corvette kind of geometry. Everything can handle real well. It's used a lot on the track, but also can be driven on the weekends, road trips, and things like that.
It just looks right. It's dead sexy from any angle. Everything a badass American hot rod muscle car should be.
Yeah, it's super stoked to see everything run great, and it's pretty awesome to build it and see everything come together.
It takes great companies and great components in order to build a great car. We're only capable of doing so much, so we really have to reach out there to our partners and continue the level of excellence and the level of detail and quality that we're after. This car has bare 14-inch 6-piston brakes in the front, 12-inch 4-piston brakes in the rear.
We got the bare brakes on it, pretty good stopping power, and Forge Line wheels that Forge Line actually got with us and made their own set with, and now we've been producing them.
Bare is just a no-brainer choice for us. Made in the USA, they do a brake for every budget, and it's something that we sell on all our chassis, and something that we use on every car that we build as well. So you're never gonna be in a situation where you're like, I wish I had more brake now. And that's something you gotta do from the beginning, and Bare Brakes puts together a killer package to make all that happen.
Everything, couldn't ask for more. Our design team pretty much knocked it out of the park with it, so it's pretty stellar to see on the road. Everything rides real flat with it, and pretty much the best you can get as far as drivability.
If there's one car that we built that I would absolutely want to own, it's something I can drive every day, it would be the Chevelle right here. It's just the ultimate muscle car, 1970 Chevelle.
We're in Palm Beach, fixing to go out on a Nortec with some Mercury 450Rs.
Got Georgia 66 Chevelle. It's all about comfort and style, and we've been working with Fox Shock to get just that perfect ride quality that you're looking for.
If you're man enough.
Yeah, I'll get behind the wheel and run that son of a bitch.
Just do it.